about 5:30, I think. Just got the kettle on, or my pot of water for breakfast. Coffee and porridge is on the menu today. Morning. Morning, Dan. Oh, we're keen. We're really keen. Slept well, actually. Yeah. It's, well, you join us as Dan from Camp Life Bushcraft over there. You catch us on day 7, our concluding day on the South Downs Way. Hi, I'm Warren Brandon. Welcome to another Linleys video. It's just after 7:30 and we're all packed up doing a final check. A bit more difficult to check in flattened down long grass, but yep. Nothing left, counted pegs, all that jazz. I wouldn't quite say we're good to go, but we're off anyway. I think we're both struggling again even this morning, but it's good. It's good. Oh, heroic. Heroic. We're going to rejoin the path down here and then cut left and begin the Seven Sisters section, which is going to be a highlight, I think. Well, we are off on today's adventure. It's a shorter day in terms of mileage, sort of about 6 miles, I think, so certainly the shortest of all the days we've done. But I think with all the views, it might be one of the real highlights, because we're going to be up and down, so it's not going to be easy. It's not an easy ambly 6 miles. So we're coming off the first one. They're all named, and we're about to descend into the sunshine. Yeah. You got to be careful not too near the edge. Unbelievable views. Trying to give it a bit of a go with the videoing, but to just be here and soak up the kind of dynamic shape of the cliffs and the undulations here, the sheer drop and the water, it's just amazing. Each of these ups and downs have names. I've got them written down, I can't remember them all. The first one was Haven Brow. Yeah, after Haven Brow, it's Short Brow, and then Rough Brow, and then Brass Point. That was actually Brass Point at the top there. There's a fisherman over there, casting his line. And pretty well from this spot you can see all of the sisters, I think. I haven't learnt the names off by heart, but there's Beltoot, which is beyond Berlin Gap, and then there's bump on this one, bump all the way over there, and to where we were camping last night. It's amazing. There are quite a few along this line of cliffs. There's quite a few sort of old wartime gun emplacements or lookout points, just the footings and foundations left. I think that's just one of them there. I can imagine back in the Second World War, First World War, the face of the cliffs were further forward, so it wouldn't have been quite so near to the edge.
See where it's like sheared, and that's going to drop off
at some stage. Yeah,
horrible. Yeah, there are bits where you're walking and it's an overhang.
Yeah,
makes me nervous. Right, we'll carry on.
Yeah, and there's a big stony lump here. I'm not quite sure what the... No, sorry. Not Dan, sorry.
Stone.
Yeah, I wasn't actually meaning Dan, big stony lump. I'm the big stony lump. Big stony lump is a sarsen stone. Well,
1926.
Yeah, 1926. It's hard to read on that bronze plaque. Well, I've never studied geology, but I know these rocks, this white chalk, is millions of years old. And it's slowly being eroded by the sea. As the years go by, the cliffs just cut back a little bit, just bit by bit. Oh, another lovely viewpoint. This is sort of just at the end of Bailey's Hill. I'm not sure it's one of the named sisters, but Bailey's Hill is just behind, and this is kind of the pointy bit off Bailey's Hill. I can see down there the remains of some sort of boat or ship, the fins, or I don't know how, the ribs, metal ship, not much left of it. Berlin Gap's just up there, half, 3/4 of a mile away, and we see all the way back to the way we've come. Cracking views. Hey Dan? Yeah. Yeah, I'd forgotten that was there. War memorial, recognising a few named souls that have gave their lives during battle. Yeah, we're looking forward to getting to Berlin Gap. There's a coffee shop, cafe there, so we'll at least top up with some coffee and maybe have a snack, mid-morning snack. That'll be nice. We're not pushing on, just taking it easy today. Absolutely enjoying the awesome views. Have I told you how good the views are? Some of these ups and downs are higher than the others. Well, they're not going to be the same, are they? But the one just before the memorial, what did I call that? Bailey's Hill? No, Bailey's Hill was before. Anyway, the one just before the memorial is clearly higher. So a little bit more, and then Berlin Gap, just in the hollow there. Well, we're here. Little bits of information about the local area. It's quite nice, really. Enjoy a day on your way. Take a hike. Exploring the heritage coast. We're on the last double page spread with Berlin Gap. But then we got the lighthouse, the Belstead Lighthouse. That's sort of a bit less than a mile away. And then we've just got another little bit, Shooter's Bottom, round past the car park. Now I know that car park. Kind of a bay there, steep bit on the road anyway. Then of course we've got the Beachy Head Pub and complex at the top, which I think we can just see actually. And then meandering round, grassy area, down to the end. Ah! Last double page. That's it. Nice. Yeah. Wow, the loss of land at Berlin Gap, that's amazing, the comparison of those photos. Gee. Well, This is Berlin Gap. I've not been here for a very long time. I used to take my nan here back in the sort of, oh, I don't know, mid-late 80s and 90s. Yeah, just round from Eastbourne, round either on the main road or along the Beachy Head Drive. Used to come out, oh, in my Hillman Imp as well. Amazing. Goes back a bit. It's changed. It has changed here. I mean, that old house building, the cottage is a house, that hasn't changed at all. But the and the old building there, the cafe building, hasn't changed at all from the outside really, but for the inside, completely different. Didn't recognise it at all when I went in. Well, that's Berlin Gap. Now we're climbing up this side. The Belstead Lighthouse is next. There's the Belstead Lighthouse, another way marker along the route, right up on the cliffs here. It's still quite close, but it was moved back in, I don't know, 80s or 90s. It was moved way back from the edge of the cliff, but it's still quite close now, isn't it? It's windy. There we are, Belstead Lighthouse. Got some fascinating facts for you to distract me from the pain of my feet. Here we go. It's obviously a decommissioned lighthouse now. In fact, it was a private residence for quite some time following its decommission, but now it's a B&B, holiday let kind of place. Obviously, what a wonderful place to stay in a real traditional lighthouse. The original lighthouse there, as it was, that building, but it was further out, effectively where the land isn't anymore because it's been moved back, became operational in 1834, and that really is a long time ago. The light had a three-sided rotating array of oil lamps with 10 lamps on each side. It used 2 gallons of oil every hour. It's been called Britain's most famous inhabited lighthouse because of the striking location and used in film sets and television. How about that? In 1999, I couldn't remember the date when it was moved. Here we go. In 1999, the Grade 2 listed building was moved in one whole piece to prevent it being succumbed to coastal erosion. Well, there we are, 1999. Which is a long time ago, really, 26 years ago. I don't know how far back from the cliff edge it then was, but looking just there ain't much cliff left, and I don't think they can move it again because there's not much land either side, on the back side, because the land drops away. So I don't know what their plan is. But anyway, holiday let for the moment. It might be worth, if you're interested, getting your booking in before it ends up in the sea. Going on the chalk. Scares me.
It's not affecting my vertigo in any way.
Is it not?
I think I'm done now.
Oh yeah, that's a problem. Just sit.
I'll look at the causeway thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had enough of this. Scared now. Right.
White trick point, how about that? Nice white trick point. Here we go, we're going to do a touch in. Here we go. Nice. Where are we? What's this one? He doesn't know. He says Beachy Head. Oh, Beachy Head apparently. Where? Beachy Head. There we are, Beachy Head. Is that significant? Beachy Head? Yeah. Might be. 98 out of, well, 99 out of 100. Might be important. Might give this little trick point a kiss. Gonna give it a hug. Look. Hug a trick point. Right, pint now. Go on then, over there, pint. No, yeah. Cheers. Good. Well, that's it, the Beachy Head Pub. Been there a few times over the years. More about that in a couple of minutes' time. We're heading back out to pick up the trail for the last mile. Hoorah! Oh my goodness. There's a bit of an emotional connection with that view actually. Oh my goodness. Oh, just 1 mile to go. Through an area that I know so well. Ah, beautiful. We've got the last mile to do of the South Downs Way. Let me share with you one more hot topical fact about the South Downs Way, and particularly Beachy Head Lighthouse. Now, we are at the most southerly point of the South Downs Way. That's not surprising, I suppose, since indeed the coast is just here. The south coast is just in front of me here. But the main trail goes all the way from the west to the east to Eastbourne. Some other facts for you. The Beachy Head Lighthouse, in fact, is 33 meters high and became operational in 1902. It was the last traditional style, sort of built on a rock, offshore lighthouse to be built by the Trinity House. And Trinity House are those people who look after all the lighthouses around England, Wales and Scotland as well. So there we are. It's the last lighthouse to have been built in, what did I say, 1902. How about that? And there we are. That is Eastbourne behind me. 100 miles from Winchester. I know lots and lots of people have done this, but for me and for Dan and I, it's a real achievement. We've done it in a oneer. It's taken a few days. Some people have done it quicker, of course. I'm not the youngest anymore. I might have done it quicker in the old days. I know this area, just this particular kind of grassy area so well. 20 years ago, my dad and I flew a kite just here, and I remember him just kind of trotting up this bank here with Eastbourne in the background while I was flying a kite with him. And in the old days, probably 20 years before that, used to park in the car park just to the side over on the right here with my old nan back in the late 80s, early 90s, having a picnic. She used to live in Eastbourne. So this particular area, there's a big personal connection, and it's great to end our walk here. And just by chance, there's a family ahead just flying a kite. Oh, that rings a bell with me. Oh, wow. That's a lovely, colourful kite. I don't know when I was in Eastbourne last, a couple of years ago. Used to be here so often, but it's been a couple of years and really I want to come back. There's the bandstand. Seen some lovely live music in the bandstand over the years, walking along the promenade and the lovely gardens. There's the road. I can see the end. It's just there. We've done it. We've done it.
Easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, easy. Easy, just a couple of steps. We've done it. We've done it. We're here. We've done it. 100 miles South Downs away. Yeah! Thanks, Dan. Super good.
Pleasure.
Really appreciate. We've rallied around. We've supported each other. Gone through some pain together. Yep. But we have done the full 100-mile circuit. It's good. It's good. It's brilliant. Thank you for sticking along. There's been probably by now a few videos in the sequence from the South Downs way here in Eastbourne. Thanks for watching and bye for now.